Okay, I don't know about you guys, but Ilia Topuria, I don't know how I feel about him right now, because sometimes I look at it and I'm like, okay, you know what? This guy is really sick. He's really good at what he does. He's an amazing champion. And there's other times where I look at him and I'm like, okay, this dude is a little bit cringe. Today, I want to take a look at, if you haven't seen this, what Ilia Topuria posted for Father's Day, and he was essentially just thanking himself. We're going to take a look at it. We're going to take a look at the top replies over on X, over on Twitter, and I'd love to know what you guys think about it down below afterwards. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels. Let's take a look at what Ilia Topuria said. So the biggest tweet that I had from it was from Spinning Backfist over on Twitter. Topuria just posted it on IG thanking himself for all that he's done. This is what he had to say. Today, I want to express my gratitude to this person for providing me with everything that I have, for supporting me to withstand any circumstance, and for never losing faith in God and in the attraction of all good things to me. Always relying on me and giving me the life I now enjoy. Today, I want to thank myself for all the times I've respected myself, loved myself, forgiven myself. Long live the matador that lives inside of me. I will always be proud and with a smile on my face, remembering all that I've accomplished. So, I don't know about you guys, but the big feeling that I get from over here is he's kind of trying to be just like Conor McGregor again. And this is the problem that so many people have had with Ilia Topuria, is that the press conference with Volk, he's doing the exact same thing. He's using the exact same lines as McGregor. Same thing with Paddy Pimblett. A lot of people don't like the fact that he's not being himself. And the thing that I'm really getting from here is, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So Topuria is a great fighter. When you're standing across the octagon from him, like, you feel that aura over there. And aura is a big thing that's been talking about right now, especially when it comes to Ilia Topuria. I don't know, man. I feel like he's losing it a little bit. So, a little bit cringe. I don't know what his family situation is. A lot of people have been talking about that he came up from a really, really great upbringing. He was a rich kid. I don't know anything about that. If anybody could clarify in the comments, I would appreciate it, with not just more than just taking anybody's word for it. If you, like, point me to somewhere where I can find that, that would actually be really, really helpful. But what about his dad? What about his coaches? And this is something that we'll take a look at. So I want to take a look at a couple of the top replies from this post. And it wasn't just from Spinning Backfist, also from MMA Orbit posting the same thing. So the DC Casual was the top reply to it. Oregon, Max, spark this dude out. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think that Ilia Topuria necessarily has the aura that he had, like, just with the way that he's behaving, man. It's just a little bit odd to me. Also, before we continue on, guys, I want to apologize that my microphone level has been I just noticed it was a little bit higher than usual, so apologies for that if you hear a little bit of a difference over here. So I want to bring you to another tweet, because this is also a common reply, and you're kind of seeing 50-50 with it. You can see that this goes hard as fuck. Like, a lot of people really like it. A lot of people really like what Ilia Topuria is doing. I don't really get it personally. You see it about 50-50. People saying it's cringe, people saying it's really cool, people talking about the aura that Ilia Topuria has. Let's continue on to another reply. MMA Twitter truly hates whenever somebody has self-confidence. Bunch of sad individuals. So that's true. That is true. A lot of people who lack self-confidence really hate when people have self-confidence. But the problem is, I just don't think that it's Ilia Topuria really being himself. I think that he's putting on a character. I think it's a little bit more of the same reason why we kind of hate Colby Covington, but obviously not to that extent. He's just really, really trying to be like McGregor, and it's coming off as a little bit fake, in my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think about this down below. So let's continue on to another reply. This is like a single mother's wishing themselves a happy Father's Day. I just thought that one was funny. Got a lot of likes too over here. Let's continue on to another reply. This is some real shit. He's thanking his past self for upholding all the promises he made and actually becoming who he wanted to be. 5% will comprehend the reply to that. 95% doesn't care. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like people are looking a little bit too into it. I feel like the people really praising Ilia Topuria for posting a thank you to himself for Father's Day are kind of coming from the, like, oh, well, I'm better than everybody else. You know, these betas wouldn't understand what a high value man actually is. And don't get me wrong, I'm not crapping on people who want to be high value men. I just feel like that's kind of where they're coming from. You know, the people who, like, really talk about being high value and they just couldn't be further from the truth. You know what kind of people I'm talking about. Regardless, let's continue on. Topuria's coaches, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, because his coaches obviously had so much to do with Ilia Topuria's success, and he just doesn't thank them. I'd like to take this chance to thank myself. It's just weird, man. It's just weird. Let's keep going over to a couple quotes. Is it really that hard for people to try and understand how much an individual has to sacrifice for years to achieve what Ilia did? He's thanked his team and friends and family as you expect, but for anyone on here to act like him appreciating the work he's put in is crazy, is pathetic. Like, the problem is, it's such a weird thing to post. It's such a weird thing to vocalize. It's not just self-confidence. I think it's weird. I don't know. And there's not much to dissect in that, to be honest with you. Let's keep going. It'll never not be funny how this level of confidence and self-love makes MMA Twitter so insecure. If you don't feel this about yourself the same way Ilia does about himself, you're a sad individual and you should probably take some notes. Well, I don't know about you guys. I feel that way about myself to some extent. I'm not nearly as successful as I would like to be in life, but for the person I've grown up to become, I'm pretty thankful. But here's the thing. I'm not necessarily thankful for myself. I'm more thankful for my parents for sculpting me to be the person that I love so much right now. And don't get me wrong, I have a lot of self-love. But there's a lot of work that I have to do. I have to keep working out. I have to get a little bit more, I have to really, really up my finances because I want to just be more free. There's a lot of different things. It's just, I have my parents to thank for the success so far. I have the people around me to thank for the success so far. I don't have to go, I'd like to thank me today on Father's Day. And I'm a brand new father. It's so weird. I want to bring you over to another post reply. It's actually kind of weird. He's actually kind of weird. That's kind of where I'm at. And I don't understand. This is the thing you'll get hit with too. Bro, we get it. You don't like Topuria. He's 134. I don't know. That's not really too much to get into, but I just think it's weird. I don't think there's anything else to it. So weird thing to post on Father's Day. Weird thing to look into. But guys, I'm here recapping it all. And so far, some of these videos have done pretty well. Usually we make fun of Jon Jones, but today we're diving into Ilia Topuria a little bit. I don't hate it. I just, again, think it's a little bit weird. I would love to know what you guys think down below. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you are interested, check out this video on screen right now where we really cook Jon Jones in the Twitter replies. It's really funny, in my opinion at least. I'll see you over there, guys. Take care.